ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chamber of the Wraith. My name is Brian, and today we're going to be trying something a little bit different in terms of recording audio for the Zoo Tycoon thingamajig. Now, the reason why I am trying something different for the Tycoon Tuesdays is because, well, I saw what the audio was like last time, and if I'm gonna be honest, it was kinda shit. So, today what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop into the tutorial. I'm gonna test something really quick. Well, not the tutorials, the scenarios. Okay, yeah, that's still working. And I'm going to prepare. This is the thing. I'm gonna move. Can I? Hold on a second. I gotta try to move this. Move this off to the side somewhere, please. Thank you. Awesome. And I will read I'll read the scenario description for this one, just in case you guys would prefer to hear it from me or are having troubles reading, because maybe you just have trouble reading. Sometimes that happens, and that's fully understandable. The planning board for Seasideville, a small community of Florida, has recently approved the construction of a zoo to increase tourism. They have hired you to oversee the construction and management of this project. Because of a tight budget, your choices for animals are limited. The goals for the zoo are modest. With the resources you have, build a small zoo where the guests enjoy viewing animals housed in exhibits that reflect their natural habitat. So, that's the basic story. We're helping out a small community in Florida have a zoo to bolster tourism and thus make some money. But to help them do that, how are we gonna do it? Well, let's see. We have 6 months to help them out. We need to have them earn an exhibit suitability rating of at least 60 across 5 different exhibits, with an average animal happiness of 80 and an average guest happiness of 80. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right. So it looks like we're off to a pretty good start with structures, and I could totally see a spot for creature features right there. So I'm gonna actually start by clearing this and clearing that. And then I'm going to we're gonna make this about that big. Now I can turn up the volume because the music isn't gonna completely blow me out. That's 1500. Oh, I'm gonna have to clear that lamp too. And here we go. Well, first I should see what kind of animals I have. Ooh! I know what I'm gonna start with. Ostrich. Olympia. I don't know. Sorry, I couldn't think of like a housing name that starts with an O, because that's the general theme. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get an exhibit pleasing of 97, but we're gonna start with ostriches because I love ostriches. So that's 25, 50. Oh, did I make it too big? I sure did. I made it slightly too big, so I'm actually gonna. Dang it. I'm actually gonna delete this fencing here. And then just put that back right there. There we go. And I think I will I will show you one of the more dastardly things you can do. Cheat. Okay, so that is 75, 95. We need 5 squares of dirt, so we don't need to place any of that, so that saves some cash. And we're gonna do 5 squares of dirt, or of water, sorry, right over here near the fence. They want 7 squares full of tall grass, so let's do that. 1, 2. Not quite on point as well as I would like. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then we're gonna do rocks. which are 2 large rocks. So let's actually do... Let's do 1 square full of mediums and 1 square full of smalls. Just like that. They'll need a shelter in the form of a large lean-to, which we just have a normal lean-to. I see, because they're going to be breeding soon. And then we're going to do 2 males. Oh wow, ostriches are more expensive than I thought. And then, hey, we got an award for that. And then there's our ostriches. Our zookeeper, who we'll name Zoe. And then our tour guide, who we're gonna name Terrence. And then our maintenance worker, who we're going to name Marty. No, actually, Morty, because why not? Everything else is basically according to plan, so let's see. We're gonna have people coming in now, and I think what we're gonna do, so that they'll eat less. Let's do 66 combined. I'll do $66 a day to research, but I think. So what's that? 97? Yeah. So that's pretty well good. That's pretty well good. You can't really go wrong with that. A sort. A thing. We're also gonna get foliage as well, and I think we're gonna do, because they want, what was it, 5 different exhibits? Seasideville Zoo. Let's do 200 a month in that as well, because we want this to be a tourist thingy-majig. Here we go. So we need 5 different exhibits, and we need an average guest happiness of 80. We're at 72 right now, so we're on our way there. I mean, this is the closest we're going to get to a dinosaur here, so there we go. So, I want to look. Okay, so it's going up. 77, 82, 72, 77. I want to see who is the least happy guest. I think they come in at an average of 75 just to start. Burger stand, drink stand, family restroom, and a gift stand to boot. Very good. We got garbage cans there, yeah. I'm gonna replace that. I'm gonna replace that lamp though. You know, for aesthetics. And then let's have an Asian elephant statue. Or we'll do 2 maps there. It doesn't really do much, but the reason why you would want to place statues and things is because when guests look at statues, they'll actually get a happiness rating. So one thing I've learned is that bighorn statues are one of the best for this sort of thing. Sorry. Oh, that was fast. That was very fast. Not enough shelters. Yep. So that was really fast. So now we have capacity for 8. I was about to say, how many ostriches do we have now? 6? Oh, that could be really bad. I mean, on the bright side, we didn't have to pay for those. Okay, that's month 1 done. That is month 1 finished. But I'm actually going to use February as a bit of a lull month to effectively give us time to actually make some money, you know what I mean? Admissions, donations, revenue, concessions, that kind of thing. Actually, do we have a compost building, or is that not something we have off the cuff yet? Yes. Yeah. Oh, we do! We do! Okay, so I'm gonna just like put it over here. Now, we're gonna be getting cash from the compost building, which is huge because depending on how much money we get out of the deal, the better. Because what was that, $1,500 in construction? That's like 10%. I'm willing to bet that we'll probably be able to make a positive. And even then, I have a few ideas as to what I want to do next. Let's do a Gemsbach, because Gemsbach are unique of a sort, and I can fit a Gemsbach a heck of a lot easier. In fact, it would have been easier for me to have tried to sneak the ostriches down there. But that's how you do, right? What do you get? Stuffed panda. Cute. Okay, so let's take a look at the exhibit requirements for the Gemsbach. You may actually be able to hear a slight echo in the sense of the game sounds overlapping my voice a little bit on top of the sounds that are already being played right now, but I don't think, I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Drink stand is not making money. Again! Ostriches! Friggin' ostriches, I tell you. Okay. So I just want to see how much, if any money, we'll be making. And we need to lure guests in this general area. Average guest happiness, 84. Okay, we're good. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, in our next exhibit, we'll do post and rail and then wooden slat. There we go. So the animal food is going to be more nutritious, which means they shouldn't have to get fed quite as much. You know what I mean? How many ostriches do we have? I think there's 8 now. Yep. It's a gaggle of ostriches, all right. Oh, before I forget, one other thing you can do, I think this is as a Marine Mania, is you can slap on whatever colors you want on various buildings, so we can have a blue roof. But I think we'll just keep it yellow, just for where was that yellow? There it is. We'll just keep it that shade for consistency. And for some buildings, you can actually get 2. So I will change this to purple and blue. There. Just so that it has my own personal flair. That little layer of customization actually goes quite a ways. Suitable rating of 95. I want to get 100, but it'll have to do. Okay, let's see, with all things considered, if let's see if all things considered, everything ends up making us a little bit of money. Because if we could turn a profit now, shit, we're gonna be making a hell of a lot of cash when things really begin ramping up. You know what I mean? When I really start placing down creatures, 1 creature a month, that kind of thing. Thank you. The white Bengal tiger. By the way, if you're wondering why some of the we don't have any example. Oh, we do. If you're wondering, like, why, for instance, the hippopotamus here has a blue thing on his icon, all of these are what kind of habitat the creatures in question live in, right? But the blue signifies that you can place the animals in water and put them in and give them a tank exhibit full of water in order to kind of split the difference in terms of water. Of course, that also means you can't use water as a barrier, unlike how you can with certain animals. And now that March Year 1 is done, oh, I think it would have to depend on how much poop you break up. That's right, I forgot about that. Okay, so let's get to work on the next exhibit, which is Gemsbach. Actually, there we go. Gemsbach Glade. 5 squares of fresh water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 squares of savanna. That's 16. That's brownstone. Actually, hold on. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And that was only supposed to be 15 anyway. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks pretty good. And they want 8 medium rocks, but I think I will try for a desert rock. No, that's too big. 8 medium rocks it is then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. See if I did that right. Go. I think you get 80% of your money back if you recycle something. And then for foliage, they want 9 squares full of desert palm trees. Do we have those? We should. We do indeed. Is that really their favorite? Yeah, they prefer quiver trees. I don't understand why it's telling me that. Okay, quiver trees. So 9 squares of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1 large stable. Do we have that? We have small stables. So 1, 2, and they're gonna breed, so let's do 3. And then that leaves Gemsbach. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do the palm tree thing then. Three, 5, 6. See, generally speaking, I kind of stop when I get the first. Oh, that didn't take long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves us at 94. That's good enough. I hope so. Come on, Zoe. Nails will become happier. Good sign. Oh, we didn't turn a profit. Shoot. I think it might be one of those things where I have to cut back. So that's $20, $40 a day less. don't know why you guys why she suddenly got very, very sick. So he's just gonna go be a boss. And then these Gemsbach are actually going to double as money makers, because not only are they going to be, you know, a creature in an exhibit, they poop. I know they poop. I've not seen ostriches poop, which is a little bit of an odd thing to say, but remember, poop becomes fertilizer. And Holy Mother of God, was I right to, you know, add that extra one? That is what I thought. 3 months left to complete the scenario. All right, I got time. I've got time. Let's see. Jaguar or... Let's do a giant anteater. Yeah, let's do a giant anteater. Because I think that would make for a very interesting exhibit indeed. And this one could get us to 101. Let's see. $1,500. Hold on. 1,500. 3,000. Although really. Go and eater abode. And according to the Wisco's guide, which I may have actually forgotten to link in the description, but I will make sure to link in the description of this video and all future Zoo Tycoon videos. Well, Zoo Tycoon 1 at the very least. Is the most handy friggin' thing that you could ask for if you want a guide. Let's see. Just gonna fill that in. Two squares of fresh water. And then 8 squares of grass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And 10 squares of dirt. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure, that works. And then they want what's called an ulmo tree, native to South America. That's good. Did I say 12 squares? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then no rocks and 1 large burrow. Okay. Excellence in exhibit design. At least one animal in a highly suitable exhibit with 15 grand from the award. That's I think you get that if you put the animal in an exhibit greater that is at 100%. And then the first one you would get if the animal is at an exhibit at around 90. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Lion climbing rock. I don't really need insect house, though. Why don't we use the fundings to have something to do with the rainforest? Let's see here. We can do bugs, or we can do reptiles. Don't really have reptiles. Oh, apparently they do poop. All the better. Let's do reptiles. Green. Reptiles of the rainforest, just across the way from giant anteaters. I'm in. And we'll do this. And this one will be Zelina. Reptiles of the rainforest, baby! And then that's gonna help bolster guest happiness. And guest happiness overall is at 88, which is not bad. Okay, poop is starting to be seen. So Zoe's at there, and then Zelina is over there. The bug house is now available for purchase. And as you can see, now we're actually making money from all of the raked poop. As you'll be able to see, that should be about 100. Yep, there it is, $100. So now that we have 3 creatures in here, more shelters than necessary. I really don't care. There's gonna be a baby in there soon. Birds. We already have a bird. Oh, we can do bugs though. Let's do bugs. Why not? Scorpions of Africa. Perfect location for that. So that's brown. That's what green looks like. Kind of deep purple. Orange? Gross. How about this purple? Not like that. No. That green will work. Deep green over there, and then that bug house over there. Yeah, that works. Alright. So we're going to need our third animal. And what are we going to do about that? We did predominantly savanna, predominantly grassland, and rainforest. So let us do the one grassland animal that we have here, the American bison. Big, strong, fucking terrifying. If you've never seen a bison, or at least because I've seen a taxidermied one before. Because, you know, some places will actually have taxidermied bison, because why not? Why not have a taxidermied bison? $23.10, $2,200. Bison, battleground. Alright, so 95 squares of grassland, 5 squares of fresh water. 25, 50, 75, 95. And 5 squares of fresh water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squares full of broadleaf bush. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12 medium rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. 11, 12. And 1 large stable, which unfortunately I still can't do, so I'm going to do 3 small stables instead. There we go. Bison. Bison, 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 bison. Bam. And then our tour guide, Terrence. There we go. What are we at now? 91 happiness. And that's 4 exhibits done. I think that just leaves us getting that 1 more exhibit. Have we turned a profit yet? Oh, we've gotten close a couple of times, but then we could do moose. Moose to close it out. It's also becoming very, very clear that I'm going to have to expand a little bit. At least these guys are all making profit now. Okay, do we have anything especially for adults? I think we do, actually. Adult guests really like the aviary. And then that just requires a path. Let's do Atlantean. Plonk. It looks garish, but at least it leads in that general direction. And then we can do whatever we want. And I think only 1 month left to complete this scenario. I really want to, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. You know what? I'm gonna teach you guys a little trick. What is my cheapest fence that can actually be used in an exhibit? Chain link is 45, and then tall is 70. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. 450. I want to see if this still works. Oh no, it won't work because we can't hire scientists to begin with. So, Monster 6 can't find any food. What? What's going on? Let's speed that along. Sorry. Okay. I figured, sadly, that wouldn't work. So, where is Moose? Alright. 30 wooden slat. Well, I say it says 30 wooden slat, but really all you need is that, and then because you can actually use the boundaries of the fence, like this fence here, which is indestructible. To actually basically use it as a fencing option so that you can save money on fencing, which is exactly what I need to do. Okay, so 25, 50 deciduous, 20 grass, 20 squares coniferous, and 10 squares fresh water. So let's see, if I do 25 coniferous, so that's 25 grass, 25 coniferous. Needs to be 10 squares of fresh water. So if I do 4 and split it down the middle, 4, 8, 10. There we go. Perfect. And then they want 14 squares full with weeping willow trees. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... Where's my weeping willows? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're probably not going to make it. We'll do 2 squares full of elms. So that's 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. I'm just going to put a moose in here now. Just because... because I know for a fact we're gonna technically run out of money and get that $10,000 grant that I believe I mentioned. So we're at 9 squares of vegetation. Maple tree, of course. 10. Big old oak. For 11, and then 12. Let's make it 12 will make a weeping willow. 2 large rocks. And what kind of stable do they want? Large, but I can't do that. So I'll have to cheat a little bit. Again. I mean, nothing new there. And there. The zoo is low on money. An emergency funding drive has raised an additional $10,000. And we win, basically. With only a few days to spare, but that could have probably gone a little bit better. Also, I don't understand why they put hay in the giant anteater exhibit. That seems a little bit weird, but whatever, it works. Moose are at 99, you know, because I put things that aren't their favorite trees. But there you go. That's Seasideville Zoo. I still have, again, half of the space I need. So you know what? I'm going to, just for funsies, get a little multicultural in this bitch and throw in some nachos. Because maybe you'll want some nachos instead of hamburgers. Maybe you're not hungry enough for a burger. That's where the nachos come in. And then shaved ice pagoda. Bonk. You know, to satisfy your thirst without getting all the fizzy drinks. And I think that is going to do it. Yep, we basically win. We have won the scenario! But we're actually going to keep playing the game just a little bit, because now that I'm not constructing anything, I want to see... Oh, even without constructing anything, we got very, very close. That's because of the $10,000 thing. So, balancing that out, I want to see if we can make enough money to kind of crank up the research, because I kind of want to keep going on this in my own time. Might be a bit much for just 2, so let's do 3. Zara. Let's see. And LMN. Oh, well, I messed that up. G. Let's try this again. Thing. Blah-de-blah. There. Alright, so. The new employee aside. I really want to see if we can make money, because I'm pretty sure we can with the with the whole raking of the poop and all of that. With the raking of the poop and turning it into compost and all that good stuff. Bison, maybe bisons. Black leopard. And large elephant shelters, which is funny because we really don't need. Elephants are not going to be in this zoo, but it pays to just get all of your research done. Wait. Hold the phone. How about none of that? But out of curiosity, I think I spelled it right. I sure friggin' did! Now we have access to the Triceratops. Can we hire scientists now? Yeah! Yeah, baby! Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What about Marine Mania? Okay, Marine Mania stuff. We absolutely can. I'm definitely coming back to this for a part 2. But for the time being, in case Triceratops doesn't actually end up anywhere, like it ends up being the case where the Triceratops is gone, I'll have to re-enter the code. But I just want to see. We didn't spend any money on construction or anything. It's all upkeep, wages, research, and marketing. About 800 bucks, so about $1,000 that I'm actively spending outside of the minimum things like upkeep and whatnot. So let's add dinosaur care. We don't need T-Rex care, but we do need scientist care. And we need this, and we don't need any of the tricks. Ooh. Maybe I have to second guess myself just a little bit there. Because one of the things you can research is Tyrannosaurus Rex. Basically, I want to see if oh, it's definitely going to turn a profit. It is definitely going to turn a profit. And by the way, compost fees kind of show up under recycling benefit if you're wondering where you're looking for in order to kind of ballpark it a little bit. But that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Yep, we're gonna turn a profit right away here. Hey, the zoo made $7. The zoo actually made some money. That is incredible, and I love it. Incredible, and I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Oh, I should do all 3 of the cheat creatures in here, because there are 3 creatures that you can cheat in a sense. That was the Triceratops is actually one of them. The Trike is actually technically the first dinosaur that ever was in the game, because you could actually get Triceratops in the original Zoo Tycoon by doing that code, and then they implemented it And then they implemented it as a dinosaur digs creature, so it kind of got the dinosaur digs treatment. Let's see. Keep today's range is much more limited. Yeah, because it's extinct. Most specimens in captivity are over 65 million years old. Yes, because you have to revive them. It's funny to kind of watch this as like a living creature in quotes. So once we cycle over to the next month, it's going to be the end of this episode. But I'm super excited to kind of do like a revisited to show you guys how this one turns out once I get all of the cheat creatures out of the way. And that last private donation there was $15,000 due to that one award that we got. Woolly Mammoth is now available. And would you look at that? We made $4,000. Look at that, $4,000. Very nice. So I'm actually going to take this as an opportunity to supercharge research and end it here. Don't forget to be awesome, my friends, and I'll see you guys on the other side.